No, we'll take different topic. We'll doing it. It's 22. Bye. Okay. Shilpa, let's start with linear arrangement. Bye, guys. Let's start with linear arrangement. So, how linear arrangement works? What is linear arrangement? Let's try to understand it, right? So, in linear arrangement, what happens? There are people who are sitting in a row, right? So, when they are sitting in a row and their direction is not mentioned and they say that A is left of B, remember this is always left, your left, right? And this is always right. If nothing has been mentioned that where they are facing, and they are saying that A is to the left of B. If they say A is to the left of B, that means A is left of B, right? So this is how you should write. And if I say A is to the immediate left of B, if I say A is to the immediate left of B, these two are two different statements, right? This statement can be AB or A1B or A two places can be B. But if I say A is to the immediate left of B, so then if I place B here, then A has to come immediate left of, right? So remember the word is important whether it is immediate or to the left of B. If I say immediate left of B, simply write it like this. But if I say A is to the left of B, so maybe B is here and A is here. Or B is here and A can be here also. Or B and A can be here also. So there are multiple choices in this we can have, right? So that is linear arrangements. And these are small things which we have to remember in linear arrangement. Now let me take one problem, right? Let me take one question from the book. The question is there are 5 friends A, B, C, D, E standing in a row facing south. How many friends? 5 friends. A, B, C, D, and E. They are standing in a row and they are facing south. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And facing south means they are facing this direction. Let's say this is the direction, right? South. This is south. So they are facing toward you. Suppose you are standing in front of them and they are facing you. And then there are some important information. Only B is between A and E. So first is only B is between A and E. That is first thing. Only B is between A and E. C is second point is C is immediate. C is immediate right of D. C is immediate right of D. C is immediate right of D and D is immediate left of A. Third is D is immediate left of A. D is immediate left of A. On the basis of above information, which of the following statement is definitely true? So these are 3 statements, and then there are options which are given to you that which of the following statement is definitely true. First is B is to the left of A. B is to the left of A. Second is D is third to the left of E. D is to the third of left of E. Third is B is to the right of E, and last option is A is second to the left of C. Which of the following statement is correct, right? This information is given to us. Let's try to put five people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First statement is B is between A and E. I don't know where B is, but B is definitely between A and E. So it can be like this, or it can be B, E, and A. So I'm sure that B cannot be here, and I'm pretty sure that B cannot be here. B I cancelled out, right? So there's a possibility that A can be here and B here, or A here, B here, E here, but B definitely cannot be at the end, only B. Then C is to the immediate right of D. Second part is right C. Now they are facing south and they are saying C is to the immediate right of D. So where D will be, right? So D will be here. See, understand, someone is facing south. So D is here and facing south. So immediate C is to the immediate right of D, right? So if I am facing south, this is south direction. So I am D. So to my right will be C. This is my right. C is to the immediate right of D, and D is to the immediate left of A. And D is what? Immediate left of A. Immediate left of A. Right? Understand? This line is D is immediate left of A. If you place A here and facing south, if I am A, so to immediate left of A is D. So this is my left, right? Wait. Oh, one point I missed. B is to the left of A. Okay. Now these points are given. Sorry. This is correct. All these three information is given to us. Only B is between A and C. C is to the immediate right of D. C is to the immediate right to E. Sorry, this I wrote it wrong. It's given that C is to the immediate right of E and D is to the immediate left of A. And D is to the immediate left of A. This I wrote wrong, second one. That's why we're not getting correct answer. Second is C is to the immediate right of E. If this is E facing south, C is to the immediate right of D. C is to the immediate right of E. This is what given to you. So if I am E, my immediate right is this. And then A is to the immediate left of D. Now with this information, we have to fill this entire table. Right? With this information, you have to fill this entire table. How you can fill this entire table? Let's see. Here, who is common, right? See, I have two cases here. If I take this case, right? If this case is not possible, why? Because C is to the immediate right of E. So immediate right of E is B. So this is gone. So I have this. So if I take this and this, if I combine, so this will be what? This will be E, this will be B, this will be A, and C is here, and D is here. So if you fill this is what? C, E, B, A, and D. All conditions satisfied. Now which of the option is correct? B is to the left of A. B is what? Left of A, but B is to the right of A. So first option is gone. D is to the third left of E. Who? D. Third left of E. E facing south. First, second, third. They are saying D is third to the left of E. So second answer is correct. Right. Third is definitely correct. Wrong. B is to the right of E, which is wrong. B is to the left of E. And A is second left of C, which is also wrong. So second option is correct. You understood this? Now note this down. We'll take up the next one. Ready? Okay. Linear arrangement, right? Second example. See, the questions sometimes can be easy and at times can be difficult. Next question. Second question is that A, P, R, X, S and Z are sitting in a row. And it is given that S and Z are in center. S and Z are in center and A and P are at the end. R is sitting on the left of A. R is sitting on the left of A. Then who is sitting on the right of P? Who is sitting on the right of P? And there are options. The first option in this question is A. Second option is S. Third option is X. Fourth option is Z. And fifth option is now see what is given. A, P, R, X, S and Z are sitting in a row. S and Z are in a center. So write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then it is given that S and Z are in center. So possibility S and Z can be here. So there will be two possible cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I put S and Z here, or I can put Z and S here. Let's say if we can cancel one of the cases, then and A and P are at the end. So there is again two more possibilities that A can be here and P can be here, or A can be here and P can be here. So again possibilities are there. And then it is given that R is sitting on the left of A. Right? Now you are behind them, right? You are behind them and this whole thing is happening. And then what is given? R is sitting on the left of A. The left of A. So if A is here, R cannot be here. Right? So that means P is gone. From here A is gone. What is given? R is sitting on the left of A. Left of A is R. Not immediate left. There is a possibility that R can be here. Right? R is sitting the left of A. So I possibly put R here, or then A, S, Z and R and P. So there is another possibility here. Then this is R. So R had two possible places. Then who is sitting to the right of P? Then the question is, who is sitting to the right of P? First option is A, second option is S. Right of P. Okay. S and Z are in center and A and P are at the end. They are facing where? I think we took it wrong. I think they're facing each other toward us. Let's write it down one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it is given that R is sitting on the left of A. If they are facing here, if I put A here, so left of A is R. So A, there is a possibility R because S and Z are here or Z and S are here. So this two, we don't know. Then if A is here and then P is sitting at the end, right? And now let us consider they are facing us. And then it is given that R is sitting on the left of A. So A is facing left of A is R. R can be here also. Then who is left? X. X has to be here. Achha, I think they should mention that immediate left of A. They should write it. Then it is given that who is sitting to the right of P. Now, if P is facing X, so right of P will be X. Because all people are sitting, that means answer is X. Immediate right of P should be mentioned. So mistake, sometime it happens. So you can make changes in this. Understood this also? Yeah, but then they're sitting in a row. The only thing is that you can make a circular arrangement, but since they are sitting in a row, so all possible cases, here they should mention that R is sitting on immediate left of A. Okay. Now, third question we have. Okay. Now, this is another question which has appeared in one of the exam. And this is all about height, right? It is given that there are people, there are 7 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 students are there. It is given that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. There are 8 students, each having different height. Having different height. All having different height. First point is D is shorter. E is shorter than A, but taller than G. Second is E is taller than H, but shorter than C. Third is B is shorter than D, but taller than F. Fourth is C is shorter than G. And fifth is G is not as tall as F. G is not as tall as F. And then there is a question based on this, that which of the following is definitely false? Which is definitely false? The first option is G is shorter than F. G, I'm just using this. Second is C is shorter than F. Third option is F is taller than C. Fourth option is B is taller than E. Next is all are true. Right? So whenever these questions appear in exam, right, you try to establish a relation between the continuation. Continuation means since there is so many things, see, just see which one appear more. So D is appeared twice, C is appeared twice, G is also appearing twice. Okay. So since you pick up any one, right, and then start writing, what is given, that D is shorter than A. First line. D is shorter than A, right? But taller than G. This line. Now find out where G is mentioned, and then it is given that she is shorter than G. Second is G, C is shorter than G. Okay, so G is taller than. C is shorter than G. Right? Here first lines D is shorter than A. So D is shorter than A, but taller than G. And then this line says that C is shorter than G. That means G is greater than C, right? G is greater than C. Yes. Now this is given that E is taller than H but shorter than C. Who? E. So E is shorter than C. E is shorter than C, but E is taller than H. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. B is shorter than D. Right? What is given? B is shorter than, look at this line, point. B is shorter than D, but B is taller than F. B is shorter than D, but B is taller than F. But D is here, right? D. So what is given? That D is greater than who? What? B. So B will be somewhere here. And F. Last line, G is not as tall as F. G is not as tall as F. That means F will be greater than G. So G here, F is greater. And then it is given that B is shorter than D but taller than F. So B is taller than F. And then we have D, and then we have A, because B is shorter than D. And then we have C, then we have E, and then we have H. So now I got the entire information. This is first, which of the following is definitely false? Given that G is shorter than F, but that is true. C is shorter than F, that is also true. F is taller than C, correct. B is taller than E, that is also correct. That means all are true in this case. All are true. Clear? Here, this is linear arrangement, right? So different questions will be given to you. On the basis of that, you have to answer question. The worst part is in GPSC, SSC, these exams, that you get single question, lot of information, and based on that you have to answer only single question. Your time, you waste a lot of time in solving such type of question. But you can't help because they are going to come and you have to attempt them. You have to solve them. Understood this? If you get more than one, then always better. If you get more than one question based on this, sorry? The only shortcut here is that you have to establish a relation like D is here. Then you see that there is a relation between D, then see D is also here, and see how many D's are there. And then you club those statements together. Then you let's say G, so G is here. Then you also see G is here, club them together. Understood? So there is no shortcut as such, but then you have to work on the speed. That's why study material I have made it. You have to pick it up if you can come. Otherwise, I have to come. So pick up this study material so that start practicing at least. No, कोई problem नहीं. I'm just saying. Understood this linear arrangement? So you do get questions on linear arrangement. Uh, it's if you get more than 2 questions, 3 questions, then you should definitely spend time on this. If you get more than one question, but get 2, 3 questions, you spend time on this. At least you'll get the answers for those questions. If you spend time, you'll get 3 questions correct from one particular solution, from what particular set. Understood? This is linear arrangement. So there are many other questions. I'll do one thing. I'll send a PDF now for linear arrangement. Try those questions from there. Right. Give me 1 minute. I'll send the PDF to you guys.